The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Tony Barnett collected win number 3 this year as the Boys in Blue took down the Pirates 2-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Rockies tallied 5 home runs overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 12-2. Christian Yelich
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side, and one gone. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Morgan takes it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting first, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Archer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Don Sutton, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
D. Gordon.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Dan, Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I don't think it's any secret, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they need Buster Posey to bust out in this game. I mean, this is a guy that hit over 320 last season, so it's definitely surprising to see his average where it is right now. It's still early, though, so I do think he can come out of this. He just needs to string some good games together.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Albert Bell. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Stanton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. That smokes, but right into the shift. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's spot shadow shortstop Zach Cozart. This guy doesn't get enough run because he does it the right way. It's not flashy. The ability to backhand, come across the bag on a double play, makes the game look easy. Very fundamentally sound and can handle a bat as well.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Next for the Dodgers, Howie Kendrick. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting 8, First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Next up for Los Angeles, Danny Valencia. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Up next for the Buccos, Joe Morgan. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Soft liner to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Gordon comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Cozart for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Dyson moving in. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Archer. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's D. Gordon now, runner in scoring position with Sugano. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cozart at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gas. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Bullet back up the middle. Gordon patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ready for another chance. Albert Bell, first time up, he went down looking.
Left fielder.
First delivery
Number
to him
8.
on the way. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Joe Morgan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Escobar. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Don Sutton. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Don Sutton.
This is in the air to left. Bell is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Gerard.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
Turner.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Edmund Patrick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher.
Digging in and looking for more. Yasmani Grandal. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Lifted down the line in left. Rendon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Pirates nothing. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Into the box now, Don Sutton. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfroe is over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Fielder number 3, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Flips it behind his back. What a flip for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers out in front, 8-0. Addison Russell is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Addison Russell.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kendrick moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go D. Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Here's a pop-up now, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number
Ready
6.
once again, Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Chad Poole enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Renfroe on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Andre Ethier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center, and Ethier has a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Albert Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Valencia is there. 1 down. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Joe Morgan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A bouncer up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
0-2, the count to Posey. Oh, and they got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
First baseman, Brandon Bell.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Kenny Wood is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Kenny Wood.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Has a look. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just dropped.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still 8-0. Here's Howie Kendrick in prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Belt has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Kenny Wood, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as the lead holds at 8-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Zach Cozart, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Luke Maley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Luke Maley.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. The Steel City at night, seen there from the split of the Ohio River as we welcome you back to PNC Park. Sean Gilmartin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He went deep back in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart has it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Popped him up. Posey over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Up next for the
At the plate is Andre Ethier.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Pirates nothing. Here's D. Gordon now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready once again, Albert Bell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. To 1-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Digging in to try it again. Joe Morgan is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here's Buster Posey now. Now this is swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of the catcher Posey, and that got him pretty good. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ethier's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Dodgers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Don Sutton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Chris Archer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.